Hi there, in this quick guide, I'll show you how to use gridlines in Excel chart to make your data easier to read. Let's jump right in.
Don't forget to subscribe KnowHow and press the bell icon for more videos.
To make an Excel chart, I'll select this data and then I'll go to the Insert tab, and here I'll click on this recommended chart and I'll choose this bar chart and click OK. Now in this chart, I don't want this chart title, so I'll click it to select and then press delete to delete it. I can drag it to the place where I want. Now in this chart, you can see that we have these horizontal grid lines that the Excel have made by default. So if I want to modify it, I'll click on this plus chart that is right next to my chart. And when I click it, we have this grid line option checked by default. If I uncheck it, you can see that these grid lines have been gone. And if I click on this arrow right next to these grid lines, I'll get more options related to the grid lines. Here you can see that by default, primary major horizontal lines are added. If I click on this primary major vertical lines as well, the vertical grid lines will also be plotted on my graph. And similarly, I can add primary minor horizontal grid lines as well as the primary minor vertical grid lines. We can choose the ones that we needed from these different options. Once we have done with plotting with the grid lines, now let's learn how we can customize them. To customize them, I'll click on this More Options, and this will open this Format Grid Lines dialog box right next to my graph. Now here under Line and Fill option, I have different options related to the grid lines. To make any changes to the grid line, first we have to select the grid lines that I want to customize. For example, here you can see that the horizontal grid lines are selected. So first of all, I will change the color of these grid lines by choosing from these options. For example, I select this color. Now under these options, not only I can change the color, I can also increase the width of the grid lines by clicking these little button right next to the points. If I want to increase, I will click the up. It will increase its size, and if we want to reduce, I will click this down arrow. By default, it is set to 0.75 points. I can also change the compound type and the dash type. For example, if I don't want the solid line, I can choose these dotted lines as per my need. That's it. Hope this made Excel a bit simpler. If you found it helpful, give it a like and stick around for more quick tips. Thanks for watching. See you next time.